Hey there YouTube. So this is a quick video about my locks and why I got locks. Please disregard all the noise that's going on in the background. I think I've mentioned a couple times that I'm having some remodeling done on my home, and if I don't do these videos now, I'll never do them. I won't. I'm just being honest. So why did I get my locks? I got my locks this year, February. Excuse me. I got my locks in February of this year. And I've been wanting locks since like 2016. I met a young lady, she's a good friend of mine. I met her through my husband and his friend. So it's my husband's friend's wife, right? So I met her in 2016 for their class reunion. And she had Sisterlocks. And so I was looking at her hair. I was like, oh, that's so pretty. How did you do that? And so she was like, oh, I've had these. I think at the time she probably had them for like 15 years. She's cut them off. She's grown back, all kinds of things, right? So anyways, while we were at the class reunion, she like styled them, had an updo, curled them. They were really pretty. And so this was 2016, the first time that I had encountered Sisterlocks. So fast forward to, I want to say like 2018. Yeah, it was 2018. One of my good girlfriends, she said she was going to get them. I was like, oh, that'll be cute, right? But mind you, in the back of my head, I had already had my one friend who had gotten them, or who had them for a substantial amount of time, like for years. And I was thinking then that I like those, and that's something that I feel that I would like want to rock. So my girlfriend Nicole ended up getting her Sisterlocks in 2018, and she started out with a short haircut. And so you grow them out and everything. I was like, oh, that's cute. So after much research, this year, I want to say, or maybe it was probably like end of last year, so end of 2020. After looking at all kinds of YouTube videos, looking at all kinds of Instagram sites, pictures on Pinterest, just looking at everything, I decided that I was going to take the leap and go ahead and get Sisterlocks. I've been natural, I had loose natural hair since 2008. I think I've mentioned on more than one occasion that I've had this YouTube channel since 2008. Well, that's why I got off into YouTube, because I was transitioning from a short haircut, and I was like, okay, I'm done with relaxers. I want to rock my hair and twist outs and everything. And so it was a very small community of women out here. Ledwina Holmes, she's a YouTuber. I don't know if she's really making videos anymore, but she was one of the people that I would watch, like doing twist outs and everything. There are a couple natural hair influencers that I used to watch. And so I've had my hair loose natural since 2008. I've worn wigs, I've worn braids, I've worn twist outs, I've worn washing up, you name it, I've probably done it to my hair. And so I was like, what else is there left for me to do? And so I decided to go ahead and take the leap and get my hair locked. So I called my friend. I was like, so what do I do? She was like, oh, well, I have a loctician. But the proper thing to do is to, of course, you have your loctician. I had word of mouth, which was fine. I did go on the website, the Sisterlocs website, and I looked up like consultants in our area. And there's only like 2 in my area. So I looked her up, and one of them was one that my friend goes to. I said, I'm just going to do it. So I called this lady up, and I was like, because I was off work, so I quit my job back in like January. So December, I watched all the YouTube videos. In January, I quit my job, and so I was off work for about 3 months. And I called this lady. I was like, I want to get Sisterlocks. And she was like, oh, okay. She was like, well, I'm booked the month of February, and I have to push you out to March. And I was going to Key West in March. And I was like, I want my hair done before I go on vacation, because we ended up going to Key West. She was like, well, I could probably like slide you in or fit you in and everything. I was like, cool. And so I went to her. It had to be the end of January, and I got my tester locks in the back of my head here. Yeah, got my tester locks done, and I wore those for about 3 weeks. And then I went to her on February 17th. And so when you go for your consultation, they talk to you. They put like I think she put 4 tester locks in my hair. And then they talk to you about everything to expect, you know, pricing, because pricing varies from person to person. I was starting out with like 10, 11, 12 inches of hair, because my hair is like, I'll do a video for you guys on what my hair looked like before. Just like, comment, subscribe. That's how we're going to get these videos from me. So it varies in pricing in the area that you live in. And so it's probably, a nice purse, a really, really nice purse. But it's worth it. It's so worth it. I love my hair. I love it. But anyway, they measure your hair. They look at the texture of your hair, and like they decide like the size of the locks for your hair that you would need. So she did all of that, and then she scheduled me to come back in February. I think it was like February 17th. I went over like 3 days. I went over a course of 3 days, because like I said, my hair is about 11, between 10 to 12 inches long. It was short in the front here because I had it like cut here in the front. But anyways, yeah, there you have to be prepared for that, because your neck, your butt, your back, everything hurts. So I think it was worth it. I'm going to be here on this channel recording my journey, documenting my journey, the changes that I'm experiencing, going through, what I'm doing for my hair. I mean, but just look at it. Look at the thickness, y'all. Look at it. I love it. I love it. The only thing is that one of the downfalls about Sisterlocs, in my opinion, is that the consultants don't have to be beauticians or hairstylists. And I wish that I had a hairstylist, because, you know, like, banding and braiding, y'all, that's for the birds. Like, yeah, I get tired of banding and braiding my hair, but I do it because you pay this money, you make an investment, you want it to last. And so yeah, I want to like eventually color my hair, and so I would have to find someone that's into like coloring your hair for like Sisterlocs. So yeah, but yeah, that's why I ended up getting, because like I said, I have been a loose natural since 2008. So that's well like 12 years, 13 years, 14 years, yeah. 13 years I've been a loose natural. What else is there for me to do? Why not do it? Why don't you do it? Go ahead. Take the plunge. Go ahead and do it. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. Oh, another thing. I don't know what they do to your hair when they put Sisterlocs in, but that voodoo, whatever that pulled all this gray out in my hair, you don't see as much of it now, because I did put a rinse in my hair. But yeah, they do some stuff, and my hair, I had all this gray that just kind of like popped out all over the perimeter of my scalp. So, but that being said, I love my locks. I wouldn't change a thing about my locks. And if you're kind of like on the fence about getting them, just do it. Just do it. It's only hair. You can cut it off. It grows back. If you have the patience, you can unravel them. I don't. I'd be the person that would cut them off and start from scratch. But yeah, go ahead. Do it. You won't regret it. I promise you. You won't. Okay. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day.